Greetings, YouTube. I thought I'd throw a little data at you today, just in the event that you weren't depressed enough already today. So I'm going to give you some totals for the mass shootings in America over the last few years. 2014, 273. 2015, 336. 2016, 383. 2017, 348. 2018, 336. 2019, 417. 2020, 610. 2021, 690. 2022, 647 mass shootings. Now, a mass shooting is when 3 or more people are killed at the same time. To give you some context for that, Desert Storm, the Gulf War, the invasion of Kuwait and then Iraq to save Kuwait from Iraq. Remember that one? Yeah, 146 casualties. So in 2014, there were more mass shootings than there were actual U.S. casualties in a war. And mass shootings means that there was more than one person killed. I don't know the totals of death. I don't know how many people were killed by this. I know that there were hundreds and hundreds of families that were destroyed, their hearts ripped out, that they were harmed in a way that will never, ever heal. I also know that there's a whole lot of these things were committed by white guys, angry white men. We don't talk about that a lot now, do we? Do you know what group didn't do any of this? Drag queens. No, not a single drag queen committed a mass shooting in any of those years. But we're willing to ban them. We're also willing to ban bodily autonomy. We're willing to ban books, particularly if the books tell children the truth about what their parents and grandparents have done in the United States. They're the ones that tell them the truth about what it was like for those indigenous folks living here when the Europeans invaded. Yeah, we don't want kids knowing that, the truth. We'll ban those books. Like, I can't snap my fingers, sorry, got arthritis. No problems. Won't ban guns though, will he? Won't put any reasonable restrictions on them, like say getting rid of semi-automatic firearms that no one needs. I was actually in a thread the other day on Instagram. I follow a number of people who are very political on Instagram, and I'd love to comment that about the fact that the person was advocating for like magazine sizes, large capacity magazines to be banned. And I'm very straightforward about it. I just tell them we should just ban semi-automatic firearms. There's absolutely no reason that people have those at all. And somebody commented, well, that's most of the guns. And then I listed for him all the types of firearms that exist in the United States right now, and I didn't even get into historical, just the ones that are like for sale and new, muzzle loaders and breech loaders and revolvers and pump actions and lever actions. And I'm like, would you like to get into like how many different kinds of muzzle loaders there are? He shut up real damn quick. We could still have all kinds of fun with shooting. We could still go hunting. We could still be into self-defense. We could do all kinds of things that wouldn't require civilians having a military-grade firearms, because they have turned America into a war zone. They have turned America into worse than a war zone. 146 Americans killed in Iraq during Desert Storm. Hundreds of mass shootings every year. 36 in the first 23 days of this year. 36 in the first 23 days. No one other country in the world lives like this. So why do we put up with it?